Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. JH, man, I'm telling you right now, that plan's gonna backfire, my guy. She's gonna. Who gets a pay cut for half the price, man? Like, who got? Oh, I'm making, you know, let's say $25 an hour. Oh yeah, sorry. I got demoted today. $12.50. I don't know if she's gonna buy it, man. JH, what's up, man? People still have money? I think people have what they have in crypto. What's up, Starlord? Javalicious. What's going on, John? What's up, Delroy? What's up, Johnny? A lot of Johns, man. What's up, Joe? What's up, Oz? Hope you guys had a good weekend. Good weekend for me. Good weekend. I got a huge tan line. I guess you could call it a sunburn line. I wouldn't say tan line. It's pretty legit. I'm bullish that Jordan got mugged in Philly. Nah, man, I don't get mugged. I did go to North Philly. You guys told me not to go to North Philly. I did go to North Philly. You guys were hyping up. Philly's a nice city, man. You guys were saying it wasn't very nice. I think it was one of the nicest cities I've ever been to be honest. Why playing the pump song? I don't know, man. Nothing's pumping right now. It is what it is. Today we're going to look at where I could, worst case scenario I see for BTC and where, like the title says, where would I go all in? And there is a price that I would go all in. We'll talk about that in a sec, though. Creighton said, but yeah, you're from Boston. So, listen, Boston's not that bad. Boston's not that bad. So, some of them are. Some of them are. Did I take some profit? Yeah, I took some profits on Ape. I didn't take the whole thing. But I took some profits on Ape, yeah. Mike says, Jordan never mentions me. There you go, man. That's how you get me to mention you. Say Jordan never mentions me. Or Jordan ignores me in the chat. I try not to ignore anyone. Just sitting here vibing, doing my thing. You guys know. We need action board. Dude, it's boring as hell. I didn't check the charts all weekend. The whole weekend I didn't look once. And that's how you know. Like I used to check the prices like probably like 100 times a day. And that's no joke. Make crypto great again.
Last chance to hit those
Dude, I
likes.
just take a dump at this point, man.
Started.
I'm so sick. I'm so sick of this range, man. I think everyone is. I'm so sick of this stupid range. We got a pretty good sized house in here today. Pretty good house in here today. So I'm shocked. I'm shocked so this many people are still watching crypto stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. What's up, Jerome? What's up, JW? What's up, Golf? I had a real FOMO feeling about crypto. Yeah, we all do sometimes, Timmy. We all do, man. At least we have the fire tunes. That's the only way we can get excited. Someone at the beginning of the stream said, Jordan, play this song so I can get a little bit hyped. What's up, Brian? What's up, Lauren? What's up, Griff? Everyone wants the bottom, say goodbye. Facts. All right, we're going to jump on in. What's going on, everyone? We're going to jump on in today. We're going to cut to the chase. We're going to cut to the freaking chase. I'm bored. We're all bored. Bob's bored. Job is bored. This market friggin' sucks! God! How am I supposed to make money with meme coins? Nothing's going up! This thing sucks, man. Bob, stop! At least you can accumulate! How am I supposed to short a sideways market? This sucks! How come I can't afford any Chinese food right now? I haven't had any beef teriyaki in weeks! Bitcoin, can you do something? This freaking sucks. Sucks. I think everyone's bored right now. I'm shocked we got. All right, we're gonna come to the chase today. You saw the title of the stream, guys. Where would I go all in? Because I think everyone's like, all right. Everyone's looking for some type of, what's going to be the bottom of Bitcoin. And I'll tell you right now, no one freaking knows. I don't know. BitBoy doesn't know. Kuchu doesn't know. Waku doesn't know. Suku doesn't know. Johnny Depp doesn't know. Okay? No one knows where Bitcoin's going to go. All right? It's probably especially Johnny Depp right now. But Yes. Where would Giordano Inu, where will I go all in? Right? That's sort of the question. George was bullish today. Yeah, he made like a preset video. Yeah, that's how you know the market's bearish, man. When George is making preset videos, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, where would Jordan go all in? So we're gonna talk about it in a second. Let's start with the short-term time frames. I'm not gonna spend too much time in the short-term time frames because, quite frankly, man, it doesn't really matter. Bitcoin just keeps bouncing from like 35 up to the mid 40s over and over and over again. So you guys get the point. On the hourly time frame, we maybe have a little bit of a wedgie. Can this give us some hope to the upside?
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I know everyone's waiting for the FOMC meeting to be concluded on Wednesday to kind of decide what we're going to do. And quite frankly, that's probably what's going to dictate what's going to happen next. We'll see, right? We'll see what happens. I would have thought that hopefully all this stuff would be priced in by now, but we're seeing a little bit red in the stock market. We're seeing a little red in Bitcoin. You guys get the point, all right? If you guys can smack up the like button, by the way, guys, it super helps out the stream, especially in times like this. You can smack up the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here, even in these times. What's going on here with Bitcoin on the hourly? Well, we got a little bit of lower highs coming in, right? We got one high, we got two highs, we got three highs, and we got lower lows. We got 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we got a little bit of a wedge formation. These typically do break to the upside. I'll say this, though, right? I'll say this. What's going to dictate this breakout is going to be what's coming up probably on Wednesday, man. Probably on Wednesday. Wait, did I? Hold up. Can you guys hear me in here? Yeah, you can. Okay, I thought I forgot to start streaming. I should have known because I can literally see myself streaming on another TV over here. That's how you know. But what's going to happen here? Like, these typically do break to the upside, right? Target would be the top of the wedge back up at 43K. A lot's going to be dictated on what's going to be coming up, man. I would say that. Now, right now, we're kind of struggling getting back above the 200 EMA, all right? If we take a look here, the 200 EMA just kind of rejecting us. Can't get back above that. So you can see that's coming up right in the top of the wedge right now. Will we get one more sort of bounce off the 50 EMA, one more push up to back test it? You get the stock RSI coming up, a little bit more run to the upside. Do you come back up, back test this one more time, right, before getting a move back to the downside? That's what I see happening, not to be like super bearish or anything, but I see one more test at the top of this wedge before probably a back test at the bottom coming up in the middle of this week in the next day or two, right? That's probably what I see coming up next. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, kind of showing the same thing, right? We got 4-hour stock RSI topped out. We got 4-hour RSI right at resistance. And we have a small, you guys see this is the smaller wedge inside of a bigger wedge formation. So we have one big macro falling wedge, which is like the last hope, right? That's literally the last hope, right? We got, like we said, guys, we got everyone bearish right now, man. Everyone's bearish. Guys, if you don't think I'm the biggest channel in the interwebs, right? If I'm the biggest channel in the interwebs, I'm BitBoy, okay? Let me tell you this right now. I've been in the market since 2012. Okay? I know more than all you guys in the chat do about crypto. Okay? Half of you guys have been in here for a week or two. Okay? I know more than all you guys do. Okay? If anyone has credibility, it's me. Not all you guys in the chat who got in crypto in the last month. Okay? I have the most credibility. Right? All you guys are freaking idiots in the chat. You're a bunch of idiots just going in the chat, typing up. I will not allow the idiots to spread false information in my chat. Okay? I will not let that happen. BitBoy, you can't keep calling our viewers idiots. How are we supposed to make money over here at BitBoy Crypto? You keep just calling all our viewers idiots. What are we supposed to... BitBoy, we can't even afford our electricity anymore. We're in a bear market. You can't keep calling our viewers idiots. Did you just speak to me like that, TJ? Get back in your cage right now. I am BitBoy, not you. You are TJ. No one cares about you. Without me, you'd be nothing. Get back in your cage right now. Oh, God, man. You gotta love it. But listen, everyone's bearish now. You have George making static videos, not even streaming half the time anymore. That's the state of the market right now. The one hopium we have, okay? I'll say this. I'm still crabbish, by the way, at least right now. I'm still crabbish. Here's what I'll say, man. Here's what... Just sells some buy but links Bitcoin. Oh, God. But listen, here's what I'll say, man. You got this falling wedge, right? You got lower highs coming in. So this falling wedge on the hourly right here, this one you see right here that I showed you guys just a second ago, this is the smaller one. This falling wedge right here is this smaller one right here. But this is a bigger one, right? If you can see it better on the daily time frame, this is what we have. And the 4 hours kind of still showing the same thing as the hourly, how we might get a rejection right here off the 50 MA, probably come back down and test the bottom here again. I wouldn't be surprised Bitcoin came back down, tested 37,500, somewhere in that range, reset the 4 hour, reset the hourly, and maybe hopefully get a bounce off the bottom there and then continue back up. That's sort of the hopium right now. You can even see it better on the daily chart here. It's a big wedgie, right? It's a big wedgie. And in the past, the wedgies have been our saviors, right? We remember all our wedge formations, and I'm hoping that this could give us a little bit of life here. We might need a little bit of a news kick in the butt to get us going. But we know that wedge formations have been sort of reversal patterns in the past for BTC. So that's what I'm hoping for. I think we should all, hope to try to have some optimism in times like this, because I know everyone's bored, everyone's depressed, everyone's kind of just blah, right? The market's just blah. We all know this. But we're hoping this is some bigger pattern that eventually breaks the upside. We still could come a little bit lower here before continuing back up eventually, but that's sort of I would say the hopium of the day, and really one of the only good things that I see on the charts at the moment. So take that for what you will, man. Take that for what you will. Elise George put out videos on Saturday and Sunday. Facts, Mike. You are correct. You are correct, my guy. The wedge. Good evening, beautiful people. What's up, Andre? What's going on, Andre? All right. Bathwater said Alt plus T loads a trend line, homie. Bathwater, I believe you, but if something tells me you're trolling me, man. No, I believe you, man. The other thing that we could look at is maybe, hopefully Bitcoin gets a pump here. We are sitting right, you guys have probably seen this the last 2 days when I was gone. You guys, we're sitting right at the bottom of our bear flag, right? We know everyone and their mothers talk about this bear flag. Right now, we're still holding it, right? We still have 1 touch at the bottom, 2 touches at the bottom, 3 touches at the bottom. I hope we don't break this, man, because we're going to have a lot of people super afraid, man. George is going to come on. Shit, I don't want to freaking stream today. Yo, Johnny, should I make another static video? No? Shit. Guess I have to stream. I already did 2 static videos the last 2 days. Shit, man. All right, I'm going to hop on and stream. All right, Johnny, can you set up the stream for me, man? Let me get my freaking whiskey. Here we go. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Let me do a fake smile here. Let me do a fake smile. It's fake smile, guys. Here we go. Johnny, how's my fake smile? Good? All right. I am George. We're all George. Guys, I know I see Bitcoin is down 10% today and absolutely capitulating, but it's okay, right? Stay positive, okay? Stay positive. We'll go back to the upside. I see that Bitcoin's absolutely capitulating to the downside here. Yeah, just stay positive, guys. It's going to be okay. Continue to DCA. Continue to hodl. I know Bitcoin's breaking 30K right now. I can't, man. I can't do this. All right, but I hope we don't break that, man, because it's gonna be dark times. It's gonna be dark times in the crypto world. I hope we don't break that. What's up, DJ? Just come here. I hope you come here for that reason, man. That's all it should be. But yeah, I mean, we don't want to break this. We break this, we know it's a bigger macro pattern. We broke to the downside, bear flag to the upside, came back down to the downside. All right, so we don't want to break this to the downside. All right, let's keep it real. Let's keep it PG at the moment. Right now, we're still holding it as support. We got a little bit of bullish divergence. Hasn't quite played out yet. Let's see if we can get bullish divergence off support with our wedge and break it to the upside. But right now, we're not really seeing the momentum to the upside. And obviously, we have a big day coming up this Wednesday. So a lot can change it. A lot can change it, man. Eric said, but hey, is our capitulation moment, right? Hey, that's what I'm going to talk about today, guys. Where would I go all in? All right, you might be saying, Jordan, where would you go all in? And this is just me, guys. I'm not saying, don't follow my advice. If this does happen, I don't know if it is, man. I don't know where the market's going. You don't know where the market's going. It is what it is. All I know is from where we are right now to wherever the bottom is, it's going to be a golden opportunity to accumulate for the future. That's all I know. But where would I go? Where would I be like, all right, I'm going with all the stable coins I got left, which is like $3. Where am I putting the rest of my $3 in? Right? Because I think everyone probably has, probably 175 USDT sitting around, maybe 325. Maybe some people are balling right now, got $7 left in stable coins. Wherever you guys got, where would I just say, screw it, I'm going to go balls to the wall? Well, it's the 200 EMA, right? I know everyone talks about the 200 SMA, but I'll tell you why it's the 200 EMA, where I would probably put a majority in and just say, screw it, man, I'm holding this until whenever we're going back up. Where would it be? All right? Where would it be? Well, it's below the 200 EMA. Why? If we look in the past, and obviously past performances doesn't equal future results, but that's all we have to look at, okay? Where would I put it? Well, right now, you guys can see down here, right? Back in 2015, the 200 EMA is the blue line, right? And in 2014, did we break below that blue line? Yes, but it's about the time frame, right? We only had 2 weeks where we wicked below it. So if you did buy at the 200 EMA, right? Yeah, there was 1 week where you got wicked down, and then you come back up, and then you wicked below it again, but you came right back up in 1 week. That's why, right there at least, it would have been great to buy near the 200 EMA, all right? If you keep going up, right? Look at here in 2018. Yes, did we break the 200 EMA? We smacked the 200 EMA, man. We absolutely smacked the 200 EMA. We came back down and we were below it for, let's see. We were below it for 18 weeks. So, give or take, 4.5 months. 4.5 months below the 200 EMA. You might be saying, Jordan, I don't want to hold for 4.5 months below the 200 EMA. That's ridiculous. Well, I mean, if you bought Bitcoin at 4K, you would have been pretty good. You would have been happy with an average price of 4K on BTC. So this is sort of my point. Did we go below it? Yes, we went in between the 200 and the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA, right? So accumulating between those two levels is where I would have went in and hypothetical. We go over to the March crash, right? Once again, did we break below the 200 EMA? Yes, but it was 1 week where we went right below it. The next week we came right back up to it. Right? So if you bought, hypothetically, the 200 EMA, which again was at about 5.8K, you would have been pretty happy with that buy. In hindsight, right? Would you be shitting your pants for a week? Yes. You would have been sitting there, shitting your pants, probably like Jabba was in 2020. I forget what Jabba was doing in 2020. He was a mere old baby. Shit! No! My new underwear! I was supposed to show this to Melissa tonight. Shit! Now there's a giant poop stain. Let me just try to wipe it off. Let me just try to wipe it off real quick. She won't notice. I'll just spray it with some cologne. Here we go. Let me just get it off. Here we go. All right. Yeah, there's just a little stain. Let me just wipe it real quick. Okay, let me spray it. Okay, yeah, she's gonna have no idea. Okay, we're good, guys. We're good. I'll see you later. Would you have been shitting your pants like Jabba for 1 week? Yes, you would have been shitting your pants like Jabba for 1 week. But in hindsight, you would have been happy with that buy. All right? Now we fast forward to where we are now. We haven't tested the 200 EMA, 200 SMA all the way since March of 2020, right? Where's that sitting right now? Well, that's the 200 EMA is sitting at 27K. Okay, so to keep it super, super simple, to get to the point, all right, you guys probably get to the friggin' point, man. To get to the point, I would go absolute balls to the wall. Not saying I wouldn't buy before this. I would still be DCAing before we got to this level, right? Just not all in. Where would I go balls to the wall? I would go balls to the wall with BTC below 27K. In particular, anywhere between 22K and 27K at the moment. 200 SMA is at 22K. 200 EMA is at 27K. Anywhere in that range, I would go absolute balls to the wall with my $3 even, because I have to be even. I have to be even, okay? I would go balls to the wall below 27K, right? And that's sort of my hypothesis here. Do I think we're going to go to 27K? I have no freaking clue, man. I mean, we live in a clown world. Who knows what happens, right? For all we know, aliens could show up on Earth tomorrow, okay? Aliens could show up on Earth tomorrow and suck all our, right, all of our freaking crypto out of our computers, right? They could be coming at us right now. We just landed. Suck all crypto out of computers. We are the pencil necks. We must get all of your crypto. This guy only has $1 in Doge. Kill him. This guy only has $2.75 in SHIB. Kill him. For all we know, I mean, there could be crypto stealing aliens coming, all right? Do I know? No. But that's where I would be like, all right, I'm screw this. I'm just going all in. If we go lower than that, all right, screw it. I'm going to hold out until whenever it goes back up. But that's sort of my hypothesis here. It's not groundbreaking crap, but that's sort of what I'm thinking right now. You have some other things here in the weekly, right? From your lows to your highs. If you look at this too, where is our golden pocket zone, okay? Our golden pocket zone is ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, right at 27K. Once again, am I saying in this video that it's going to go down to that level? No. But I just wanted to let you guys know where I'd go balls to the wall, because I know everyone's biggest question right now is, where should I buy? Where is the bottom going to be? When is this going to reverse? So thought I'd make a stream kind of dedicated to that instead of just talking about the mundane old stuff that we talk about every single day, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we know where we are. We're waiting really till Wednesday to see what the next major move is. But yeah, man, we got a lot of confluence there around 27K. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. What do you guys think in the chat, though? What do you guys think in the chat? 8 as low as possible, please. I need more CNFTs. Max said, imagine buying a micro cap right now. No, man, not micro cap alts. I did buy a Steppen shoe. Let me know. Does anyone else in the chat own a Steppen shoe? You know, it's not play to earn. I guess it's a exercise to earn or move to earn. I don't know what the actual term is, but it's one of those. I thought, hey, you know, I walk all the freaking time. Why not, man? Rick says 55K till close. Nice, Rick. Nice, Rick. Would I split some of it into ETH too? Yeah, in that hypothetical sense, yes. I like to keep my portfolio mostly Bitcoin and ETH, as you guys know. So yeah, it would be split up. I wouldn't just buy Bitcoin. What I mean is if Bitcoin went to 27K when Bitcoin's at 27K, that's when I would also invest in altcoins, if that makes sense. But hypothetically, yes. Drew said I just short Stefan. GMT. Stepping out of the closet. Walk to earn. Yeah, there we go. There we go, man. Sounds like a plan. I think BTC is going to break sideways sometime within the week. Nice, man. But, yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to talk about today. I mean, listen, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat and say, oh, the market is going to bounce right now. I'm still seeing a lot of that on Twitter and stuff. It's a waiting game right now, man. I mean, the other thing I'm kind of waiting up for on the weekly time frame is you have the 100-week moving average right here, right? Which is this blue line right here, which is the 100 SMA. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to test this. If you look at the past times where Bitcoins came back down and tested it, when that's broken, you've gotten big capitulations to the downside. So, I mean, not every single time, but, you know, right here, for example, you broke the 100 SMA, you popped right to the 200, right? Right here in March of 2020, you broke 200, but you broke the 100, you popped right to the 200. So I'm watching that 100 SMA very, very closely on the weekly time frame. You also did it back here back in December 2014. There was some times you wicked below it, had slight closes below it, but once you like firmly got below it, it was pop right to the downside, right? From 400 to 150. So, I mean, I want to see it react to that. And that's coming up very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. It's coming to price action. We actually haven't tested that since April of 2020. So I'm interested to see what Bitcoin does off that level in particular. And it's kind of funny because we're kind of coming to this. A lot of people are saying this was a fake out. Listen, if you take it like this, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, right? Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, right? It's interesting how the 100 SMA is coming up here like this, and Bitcoin's price is actually coming right at here. Let's see if this holds, man. Let's see, because you have a little convergence here. I guess that's a little bit of hopium as well, but I'm just interested to see what Bitcoin does at that level, man, because it's getting interesting, man. And I'll say this. We said this before the stream, right? We were kind of talking about it before the stream. I asked the stream, would you rather go sideways for another 6 months, or would you rather Bitcoin just capitulate to 25K today? Right now, actually, right now. Let me know in the chat. 6 months of sideways or capitulate to 25K right now. But the disclaimer is there's no guarantee of Bitcoin going right back up after it drops to 25K. Let me know in the chat. For me, I'd take the capitulation to 25K right freaking now. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. I would take the capitulation right freaking now. Give it to me. Give it to me, man. Give it to me, because I know at some point it's going to go back up. It doesn't really matter for the coins you already own. It doesn't really matter in my opinion. But to get those prices would be juicy, 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 man. Juicy, 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 juicy. That's what I'll say. Capitulation. Zoltan said, thanks for the stream, bro. Thanks for hanging out, Zoltan. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for the super chat, Zoltan. And then Coleman Myers. What a name, man. Coleman Myers. It sounds like you're from a movie. That's why I said I've accepted crab market into my heart. I can't take crab market anymore, man. It sucks. It sucks. I can take it. I'm being dramatic. I can take it. But holy moly, it sucks. I will wait here as long as I have to. But it sucks. Coleman said, go to any chart and put the fib top at the all-time high. And then in the setting, change the bottom coordinate to absolute 0. You're welcome. Interesting, Coleman. I'll have to do that after the stream, man. Don't mess with Zoltan. I'll have to do that after the stream, man. Coleman. What are you saying here? Capitulation, 2 months of sideways, then up. Drew said I need more time to accumulate. Be nice to get some stuff on sale. And I don't mean that as like I want it to just drop to like just destroy everyone. Like, I still own crypto too. I don't want it to just drop and destroy everyone. That's not what I mean. I more so mean it as if we're gonna just be at these levels, man, just go lower so we can accumulate lower at this point, you know? That's just my hype. I don't want to see people depressed and shit. Because if that did happen, everyone would be so pissed off. Everyone would be so depressed. Crypto would be absolutely depressing, you know? If it did happen. That's what I'll say. But, all right, what else we have? All right, we had the monthly close on Saturday. I want to quickly talk about the monthly close because the monthly close, could have been a little better. Could have been slightly better for Bitcoin. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It happened. You can't change it, right? You drop below the previous monthly closes, and you also got a close below the 200, the 20 EMA on the monthly. So we sort of talked about on Friday, we didn't want to drop below that on the monthly close, and we did, right? So you can't change it now. It's there. What does that mean for us? Does this mean anything for us? Well, it's not what you want to see. You don't want to see a giant bearish engulfing monthly candle. You don't want to see that, man. You definitely don't want to see that. That's all I'll say. And if you, kind of the same thing, you go back in the past and seen times that Bitcoin has got closes below the 20 EMA, those months don't tend to be great, right? Those months don't tend to be great if we're being honest here. We got a close below the 20 EMA right here. Bitcoin had a massive monthly candle straight to the downside right there, right? Same thing here, right? March, you held it here, bada bing, you came back down, got to close below it. Big capitulation to the downside, right? Those are just the 2 past times. I think I'll really look back at this. Yeah, it's actually back here too, right? You held it here, came back down, got to close below it, back to the downside. What was that noise? I don't know, but it was back to the downside. So you can see that's typically not good in the past. Keep that in mind. It's again like past results don't equal future results. Just for bullish stuff, it's the same thing for bearish stuff. But yeah, it's the last 3 times that's happened. So keep that in mind, fellas. Keep that in mind. All right. TA said I was less stressed when I was all in Bitcoin and ETH. That's why, man. That's why in bullish times you got everyone saying, "Oh, the Bitcoin maxis, the ETH maxis. Why do people keep their money in Bitcoin and ETH?" Well, when the market's down, fellas.
Rant alert.
This is why. I'm not gonna say if you're gonna just hold. Okay, if you're gonna try to time the market, buy and sell. All right, altcoins might be a little bit better because you get a better rate of return. But if you're just holding. This is why it's important to keep most of your money in Bitcoin and Ethereum if you're looking to hold, because the bearish times will be very, very stressful if you're all in alts, okay? Very, very stressful. Just look at the alt prices right now. I mean, at the end of the day, Bitcoin, yes, it's down 69 to 38K, but it's not as bad as altcoins. It's the same thing as ETH, right? ETH is not down that bad compared to alts. That's what I tend to say, man. It's like, during bullish times, everyone likes to crap on people who have Bitcoin and ETH. But, during bearish times, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Look at this boomer coin maxi. Drew. Boomer coin maxi. I do sound like a boomer sometimes when it comes to Bitcoin and ETH. I do sound like a boomer. Luna is slowly but surely going up, said Teju. We can check out Luna, my man. What's up, DJ? Crypto C said, I don't care, Jordan. I've been broke. I'll keep buying. Hey, man, we've all been there, man. We've all been there. Who here has never been broke in their life? Let me know in the chat. If you haven't been broke before, you haven't been through it, man. Who has not been broke in their life? Come on, man. Everyone's been there. Being broke molds you. Okay? It teaches you life lessons that you need to know. If you've always been well off, you don't know how life actually works. So it molds you, man. I think it makes you a better person when you're struggling sometimes. When you struggle, the struggle, failure, when bad things happen to you, those make you a stronger person. 100%. Evil said, I'm broke right now. Hey, man, you'll get through it, dude. Life always works out the way it should. You'll get through it. Just keep your head down and keep working, man. If you've never been broke, I don't trust you. Drew said, I'm crypto rich, but fiat poor. Amen, brother.
Rant alert.
George is so wise. I'm like a monk. I'm like a monk, man. Let's all get wrecked. Well then, don't say you haven't, as a collective, don't want to hear it. Stocks made me poor last year. Crypto made it all back this year. There you go, swing trade. Hope you're killing it trading, man. Integrity matters. Facts. It does. It does. I mean, you don't act with integrity and you do shady things, the only person you're hurting is yourself. Because the people that you hurt will get over it, but you never will mentally. All right, let's continue on. Total market cap. Still in our crab range, right? I know we're at the bottom, and we know how it tends to be. Like, everyone's sort of like in a pissed off mood. You guys are actually pretty good today. It seems like everyone, even though the prices kind of suck, I think everyone's gotten to that point where it's like everyone is mentally prepared for another drop, and the prices suck. So the chat's not that bad. Like, I think the chat was worse over here. Like, the chat was worse right here. The chat's actually pretty good today, right? I think everyone's just mentally kind of like, all right, if Bitcoin has another drop, we're sort of okay with that, right? We're sort of, how should I say this? Mentally, I guess mentally prepared is the way I want to say it. But yeah, I mean, we're at the bottom of the range. It's going to be relatively negative, right? But I think we've all kind of aesthetic. If we drop into our RIP range, it is what it is, man. I'm mentally prepared for it. I'm mentally prepared if Bitcoin wants to pump up here, right? But right now, we're kind of still in our crap range, right? Until we break back above this, we can't get pumped. Until we break back below this on a close, we can't get too pissed off, right? We're still in there. Michael said, I don't think it's going to go down because everyone thinks it every time that it goes the other way. Yeah, Mike, I would agree. I tend to agree. It's why I'm crabbish. Like, I'm not... It's just tough right now, right? But you're so right. Everyone is bearish. Let's do a poll real quick, man. Daniel said bullish on likes. Appreciate the shout out for likes, Dan. Appreciate that, my man. Let me actually do a poll real quick. And I'm going to say, are you bullish or... Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Will Bitcoin close... I'm going to do... This is kind of random, but will Bitcoin close July... above or below 50? I'm gonna do 40K. Will Bitcoin close July above or below 40K? Why I'm doing July? Well, just to give you some time frame. Let me know what you think. The next 2 months. 2 months from now. Okay? 2 months from now. Well, that's actually 3 months from now. 3 months from now, will Bitcoin be above 40K? Or below 40K? Let me know. I have no feelings left. Crypto destroyed them. Nice, DJ. There you go, man. I'll cook you crab. What's up, Daddy? Wait, is Daddy the same as Joe Daddy? You guys are both my daddy. Both my daddy. 40K on the dollar. Below. Wrecked by then. Chris said below. I'm crabbish. I'll say this. I'm crabbish right now. I wouldn't be surprised at above or below. Am I expecting 80K? No. Am I expecting 20K? No. Probably expecting somewhere in the middle. Right about 40K, actually. I wouldn't be surprised in July Bitcoin sitting at 40K, which would suck. That would suck, man. It'd be so boring. Total 3, still sitting in our crab range too. Total 3 is a little bit more on the support side. But at the same point, I mean, we're still in our crab range. We're just down, up, down, up, down. Do I want to get super bearish at support again? It's never good to be bearish at support, but, you know, I mean, we're at support. So if this breaks down, I mean, we could drop into our rip land, where, I mean, on the weekly, the next range would be back down at our summer lows, right? So just look at it, you know, realistically. This is really what it comes down to. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, alts go nuts up here. Alts get ripped down here. I mean, that's probably what you're looking at there. So I'll keep it at that. DXY, geez, 103.60. Still haven't broken the previous high in 2016, but you're right there. Once again, I mean, if this breaks, I mean, just to be honest, just look at what the charts are saying. I mean, if that breaks, I mean, you're looking at the next major level back up towards 120 on the DXY, which is a pretty significant move, right? So just obviously keep that in mind. Like, it's there. We can't can't change it. So we'll see what happens. Same thing. That's it. Looks like a big W forming. Oh, on what? JW. Total 3? Altcoins? Could be the big W. We can see. We got to hold this range though. Got to hold this range. If this range breaks, could be seeing some downside. Lola said, I don't know, Jordan, you're kind of a bull getting bearish, so it could be optimistic. I'm crabbish, man. I'm crappish. I'm not super bearish. Today, I mean, I've gave you guys all my upside targets, you know. I thought I'd do a stream and tell you guys what my downside targets are and where I would go all in, you know. Doesn't mean I'm bearish. I'm just looking at the potential possibilities, you know. I'm just crappish, man. We're just still in the same range we've been in, if we're being honest. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance, you know, if you want to use this as some clue, maybe what happens. I mean, Bitcoin dominance also right at resistance, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. You're getting some resistance on that this week, or today, really. So, I mean, 2 scenarios. If this breaks, it's probably, I mean, in theory, you would have Bitcoin outpace alts. Generally speaking, there's times where Bitcoin can go up and outpace altcoins. Generally, when the market's bullish, you're going to see altcoins outpace Bitcoin. Generally, not all the time, especially in the beginning of moves. But this could be some kind of sign that if this does break to the upside here, maybe we'll have a little bit of drop. But if history is an indication this rejects, you see altcoins outpace Bitcoin, typically that's a good sign. So we're at an interesting decision point there on the DXY, on the Bitcoin dominance, I should say. You know? What's up, Crypto Z? No respect, but he is not that guy.
Rant alert.
Crypto Z, there's no one in crypto. Can I rant real quick? There is no one in crypto Z, that knows where the market's going. All right? So Crypto Z, tell me where the market's going, man. Tell me I want you to tell me where the market's going in the chat, word for word, where it's going, and we'll look back and see if you're correct, Crypto Z. No one knows where crypto's going. All right? We're just talking. We're hanging out. All right? No one freaking knows. I don't care who you think the smartest person in the space is. They've been wrong before, okay? And I know the typical names that everyone says, they've been wrong a lot of times in the past, all right? No one knows where it's going. It's all a guess. All right, Crypto Z, you put in the chat where the market's going. I will come back to this and see you're correct. Come on, Crypto Z. Let me see, man. Let me see. Drax said downs. Let's see. 44K? That's not what I was saying. Oh, I got you. To the right. Robin said to the right. That's probably the most. That's probably the best one I said. Daniel said, "Where is the best sexy cams bought when you want them?" Dan, do you click on those? Oh God. Dan's definitely clicking on those. This is Dan. Sexy bots. Fuck yeah. Where's my wife? She's in the other room. All right, let me click on this real quick. Oh yeah, sexy bots. Oh yeah. That's Dan. Oh man. Bo knows. I'm not that guy. Psycho Pearl said, "You're not that guy, man. You're not that guy." It will go up short term, early 40s max, then it will dump to late 20s, early 30s. And it will be sideways till Q4, then we go to mid 50s. Wow, vanilla. I will hold you to that, man. If that's correct, I will give you some credit. This is not financial advice. Yeah, don't click on those links. That like if you see the sexy cams in the chat, don't click on that link, man. It's not going to be a sexy cam. It's going to be some crypto scam. Don't click on that. You're not going to be seeing titties on there. You're not that guy, pal. I love the comments. You're not that guy, pal. What, because I don't have a Lambo that I rented? Up or down? Either way is entirely possible. $3 in stable coins. All right, what else we got? S&P. Look at Bitcoin, man. Just doing its 38.6. Sideways action. Look at Bitcoin, man. Drew, where's my guy Drew in the chat? Drew, you sick of this range, man? You're a scalp trader. Are the scalp traders even sick of this range? Where's my scalp traders? Where are my swing traders? Are you guys sick of this range? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, man. Confusing? Oh, you need the activation code. I thought you already downloaded the app. No? Oh. Maya's trying to get a step and shoe. Sorry, guys. Very importante. SPX. What's going on with the SPX? This is what it's gonna tell us where we're going, man. J-Star said I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not. I would never get a Lambo. But S&P. I mean, it's kind of just a big channel to the downside. Like, you know, you have 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches. To the downside, you have 1 touch, 2 touches down here, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, oh, God, Drew likes it. Drew, say you don't like it, man. Actually, if you say you like it, we might get out of it, hopefully. If the traders say they like the range, right? The traders are making money, and the bulls are like, screw this. The bears are screw this. That's our kicker going back up. No one wants the traders to like it, okay? The whales do not want the traders to like the range. They want the traders to lose money in the range. But, yeah, I mean, generally it's a big channel. I mean, do you have any hope of this going back up? I'll say this on the S&P, right? If you look at the S&P and where it's dropped to in the past, the ticket has been the S&P getting oversold, right? Whenever the S&P gets oversold in the weekly RSI, it's tended to not stay there very long. It's tended to bounce back pretty quickly. Now, obviously, we're facing different circumstances than we have in the past. But if you look at like the March dip right here, like the March dip, we went oversold in the weekly, bounced back pretty quickly. We look at, say, this time right here in August of 2011, we bounced back pretty quickly. Even look at, if you look at like 2008, right? 2008, you got oversold right here. You had one more dip down, but generally speaking, you bounce back pretty quickly. Now this time in the early 2000s, it was a different story. Like that was definitely a different story. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you had multiple bounces back up or set in the weekly RSI like it was nothing. And that's sort of why it's like, it's not a perfect indicator, but, you know, you go back in the past, other than that time, you get oversold, you bounce back pretty damn quickly. So you still could have a little bit more ways to go. We kind of talked about the 200 EMA being an interesting spot there. But, yeah, that's... You sort of had that weekly close below support here. You're trying to bounce back up this week. Let's see if we do. But right now, the S&P is looking poopy, man. Poopy. Looks like a bull flag. Yeah, I guess it could be a bull flag of a hold support. Let's see. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Let's see. You want to look at community type tokens, but you do step in shoes. Tell her to just keep walking to the fridge for you. There we go. That would be the steps. She'd be making money just walking to the fridge. 4K, y'all tripping balls if you think it's going that far. It will never go to 4K. It will not go to 4K. I already said I'm eating shit if it goes below 10K. Eating a sock if it goes below 20K. I am a man of my word. If it goes below 20K, I will put some ketchup on a sock and eat it right here. And if it goes below 10K, I can't do that on stream, man. I said I have to do that on Twitch. I'm not, dude, eating shit. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, let's not talk about that. It's not going to happen. What else we got? What else we got? Not much, man. I mean, we had some other stuff over here. I thought this was pretty funny. It's from Altcoin Daily. Michael Saylor is very tired. He needs some rest. Every time Michael Saylor starts talking, he like goes, all right, watch this.
Why do you break this down simply for people like me that don't fully understand it? Okay.
constantly growing. It's happening as all of these new companies, new.
So let's just start at the beginning, if you don't mind, explaining what is it?
I don't know why he does that, man. I don't know why he does that. Listen, why does he go every single time? We have this dude. George talked about this in the stream, but I was going to talk about this anyways. An interesting difference. Say cocaine. He said this. All right, Michael Saylor is so sick of everyone talking shit about Bitcoin, man. He's so sick of it. He's like, screw this. 2017 versus 2021. All right, George talked about this. The difference between 2017 and 2021. Don't get me wrong. This is a flawed indicator, guys. Obviously, the number of addresses is going to go up. It's obvious. But I'll say this: the difference between 2017 and the top this time, and why I just don't see us having like a terribly dramatic drop, like a huge dramatic drop, is because in 2017 when you hit the top, you just saw addresses fall off an absolute cliff, right? People just bunk, right? Active addresses, right? Or addresses with non-zero balance, I should say. You saw just a massive drop. This time, you're just seeing it continuously go up and up and up and up. And this is more of a, I'm not going to say the price is going to go up because of this. This is more so just shows the future, right? I mean, this is going to reflect in price at some point when the demand comes back, right? But what this shows is the amount of people that are interested in crypto keeps going back up, right? Now, this could be manipulated. Don't get me wrong, but I think what it does show is more addresses are out there. So when the demand does come back, when the FOMO does come back, you're going to have more people willing to buy. So I think that's what that shows. Versus 2017, you had actually a decrease in people who wanted to buy. Keep that in mind. I thought this was pretty cool. George talked about this earlier this morning, but I wanted to touch on it. You also have this, right? The people who are selling right now are the super short-term investors. It's actually most of the sellings coming from people who bought within the last 6 to 12 months, right? So within the last 6 to 12 months are the people that are selling. Actually, the people that bought in the last 1 to 2 years are actually accumulating. So I know everyone will say the weak hands to the strong hands. I think you're more so seeing go from the strong hands to the stronger hands, right? And it's going to be kind of a wave, right? You're going to have the 6 to 12 months are going to capitulate. People who held 1 to 2 years are going to buy more, okay? Now, at some point, will the 1 to 2 years capitulate? I don't know. But then the people who hold longer than that will accumulate those people's coins. And it'll kind of be a flow, right? It'll be a flow over of money. And the people at the end will win. But, right, it's the people who have been holding from really 6 to 12 months and the people that are capitulating at the moment. And once again, if you guys want to buy another green candle right here, affiliate link is in the description. $19 for a green candle, because we all miss the green candles, man. I remember these days. Guys. Bed Bath & Beyond affiliate link in the description below. Let me know. 25K. Listen, dude. Warren Buffett's an idiot. No, that sounds so like... He's not an idiot, okay? But when it comes to crypto, he's an idiot. Him saying he wouldn't buy Bitcoin for $25 a Bitcoin is just an idiotic statement. That just shows how ignorant he is to the subject. That's just ignorance, man. Like, I get it if he's like, oh, I wouldn't want to buy Bitcoin at the current price. Okay, I get that, right? You could have some reasoning for it. But to say you wouldn't buy Bitcoin at $25 is just ignorance, man. That's all that is. That's like saying I wouldn't buy gold at $1. I don't like gold, but would I buy gold at $1? Yeah, I buy gold at $1. TA and Vulcan Forge? Sure, man. I do that. We got you, Psycho. Let's do Vulcan Forge for Psycho Pearl. Get the close coming up in 8 minutes. Charlie Mongold? Yeah, he's an idiot too. Did you hear Munger's reaction? No, I didn't. He's a liar. That too, DJ. He is a liar. He wants people to sell. You're going to tell me that Warren Buffett does not own any crypto. I seriously doubt that. I seriously doubt that. What are we looking at here? Vulcan Forge. Vulcan Forge. Let's see. I buy that for $1. Jabba thinks Warren Buffett is a food place. Doge, you savage. Just because you call me a savage, Goov, I'll do it for you. Only because you call me a savage. Vulcan Forge. Trying to bounce off support. I mean, it came back down to January lows. January lows. Came back down to them, right? Where you closed. Trying to get a bounce back up to the upside. Holy moly. What's going on that couch? I'm starting to enjoy the pain. So FTM, 4 hour and daily. Starting to enjoy the pain. And take in the pain, man. Let it mold you. I've told you guys, these times will make the green times that much sweeter. Okay? I'm telling you, when the crypto market goes hot, okay, the feeling is like no other. It feels like it's never going to stop. It's going to be the best feeling ever. But these are the times that mold you, and these are the times that make it worth it. Are you going to get through these times? That's the question. You might have a bunch of blood on you. You might have a bunch of scabs, some bruises. Okay? You might lose all your hair. But these are the times that will mold you and make it all worth it. I'm telling you. It's not the same when you FOMO in. Okay? It's not the same. But when you're in from the very beginning of the move, it is like no other feeling that is out there. Okay? It's like no other feeling because you got in at the absolute, not that you got in the absolute bottom, but you saw the whole move. Okay? It's the best. Warren Buffett. No, but you're right at the daily lows. All right, 769 is right here. So you came back down to 769, trying to bounce back to the upside. Where's my, there we go. Yeah, daily stocks are bottomed out. Daily RSI was oversold. I mean, this would be, in theory, I mean, you're most likely going to bounce back up and test your EMAs here. You got a little overextended from the 20. This probably at least comes back up and tests the 20 EMA, which is at 1056. Now, it's a moving average. It'll move down, but at least come back up at test the 20 EMA here. Reset the daily stock, right? And then kind of decide what you want to do. A lot of it's going to depend on Bitcoin, as we all know, right? But at least a short-term move to the upside would make some sense. Probably come to test this trend line here, like this. Bada bing, bada boom. You come back up, test this. Oops. You come back up, test this. Come on, man. It's been 2 days and I forget where everything is. You come back up, test this. Reset this bad boy. Probably come back down again. Depending on if Bitcoin wants to break out or not, you know. But you know the deal. You know the deal, my man. The daily looks juicy. But the daily looks juicy right now. You're probably getting some upside. For sure. Let's see. I'm starting to enjoy the pain. Let me do FTM for Ultimate Gandhi. FTM. How to reply to someone, it just says report. You type in at, Ultimate Gandhi, type in at, and then start typing their name. It'll pop up, brother. FTM. Let's do FTM for my guy, Ultimate. What's up, Clinty? What's up, Clinty? I saw you on Twitter today, my man. I saw you over there roaming on Twitter. You troll anyone today? I haven't really trolled anyone lately. I can't bring myself to troll lately, man. I can't do it. What's FTM up to? So FTM. Michael said, that is when all your friends get on you and say, I told you don't do that crypto. And you say, I told you don't do that crypto. What are you talking about, Mike? That made no sense. Mike, you have one too many beers, my man? That's when your friends get on you and you say, I told you to get in crypto. That's the best, man. That's the best. When they're like, when you tell them when it's low, you should buy. They're like, no, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm too broke to buy crypto. But all of a sudden, when the market's hot and Shiba Inu's up 10,000%, then they somehow have enough money to get into crypto.
Rant alert.
It's funny how it all changes, man. It's funny how it all changes. They don't have enough money when it's low, but when it's high, they get all the money in the world to FOMO into Shiba. That's how it always is.
Would you rather buy FTM or one? Both are a steal.
The only reason I'm here is for the troll. It's a pretty good reason, I guess. I get it, though. I get it. You know, I don't take that personally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because crypto market's boring right now. All right, FTM. We got any shot of this reversing at the moment. Daily, same thing with the daily. Like a lot of these daily alts are sort of bottomed out, right? At least temporarily. But yeah, I mean, daily, kind of the same thing we just said with the other one. At least came up and retested the 20 EMA, at the very least. We're just at $1 right now. You get the daily RSI bottomed out. Daily stocks bottomed out. At least come up a little bit here, back test that area. You get it. Then it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does, right? Bitcoin comes up here, gets rejected, coming back down. If we're being honest, but at least a short-term rally to the upside makes some sense. And then 4 hour. 4 hours getting rejected from the 20. 4 hour looks a little toppy at the moment. Let's see. Let's see. 4 hour kind of the same deal. 4 hour I could see coming back down, like doing this, coming back down, testing, and then coming back up, W reversal to the upside. Kind of like we said in the daily, but just a shorter term time frame, right? Yeah, 4 hours topped out. One more move to the downside. This moves down to the downside. You create a nice juicy bullish divergence, right? And then you pop back up, just like the daily, man. But that's what I'd say there on FTM. Overall, FTM got wrecked, huh? I mean, a lot of alts got wrecked, to be fair, but FTM in particular, man. FTM just catapulted that. Once you broke the support, right to the downside. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But even if this does retrace, I think this still could come back down and to test like 60 cents. What's the next previous high? But yeah, FTM.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Wrecked. Jordan mined the first Bitcoin block. I wish, man. That'd be awesome. I want to see some action. Some action. Stop calling my dog. Oh, boy. All right, we got the daily close. Yeah, there's nothing crazy in the daily close, man. Look at the daily close. Just a big nothing burger on the daily. Another nothing burger. We're kind of used to this nothing burger at this moment, man. Nothing freaking burger. That's great. You know what's crazy about BTC right now? It feels like the last 4 months have gone by so fast, but at the same token, it feels like the crypto market's going so slow, right? It's sort of, well, I would say this. It feels like the last 4 months have gone by so fast, yet, crypto's been boring as hell. I mean, if you look, kind of what we said, like on, was it January? On January 1st, Bitcoin was at 46K. We've gone 4 months. I mean, we've been inside of like a 30% range, but in general, I mean, pretty much gone sideways for 4 months. And like we said in the past, Bitcoin does not like to go sideways very often. Well, it likes to go sideways, but not for a long time before a major move. Like, we looked at that the other day. I think we looked back and it was like five months is typically the time where Bitcoin likes to go sideways before it has a big move, at the very most. That was in 2018 before the big poop to the downside. Right now we're kind of at 4 months, so you gotta hope at some point you gotta see something. I'll take anything at this point, but holy moly, unbelievable. We're literally at the same price as January. Through all the ups and downs and woodly woos, we're at the same price. He thinks I'm drinking. You making my dog bark with the whistling? Come on, man. Would you rather buy FTM or one? They're both good. They're both good. At the current price levels, they both kind of got pooped on. So I would rather go with one. I think it has more potential to the upside, but you could go with either one, man. I mean, I like FTM for a longer term hold at the current price too. Doesn't mean it can't go lower, obviously. You know that, but. Has your end of year target changed? Still 87K. End of the year target? Hannah, when did I say Bitcoin was going to be at 87K at the end of the year? I said if it did break all-time highs, I would say 87K would be the upside target. Do I think Bitcoin closes at 87K at the end of the year?
Nope.
No. I would say it's more likely we kind of stay in this range. We kind of stay in this range, which I know is a big range, but I mean, in between the range of 30K, like we said, a lot can change, right? I mean, think about it in the last year. Bitcoin's going down, back up, back down. In 7 months from now, we sort of said Bitcoin can go boop, boop, all right? Boop. Who knows what Bitcoin's going to do in 7 months at this rate? Big unknown. Big unknown. Rodney said, reminds me how smart you are of getting out of Crow. True. Hey, think about it this way, Rodney. Rodney, think about it this way, though. I got out of Crow. Where's Crow right now? In hindsight, actually, it's still probably not correct, but let's go back and look. I got out of Crow. Oh, my God. Actually, at this point, I might have made a smart move at this point because I'd still be holding. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, Crow got wrecked, huh? What happened to Crow? Hey, in hindsight, I might be, well, I think I'm probably still down on that. But we're getting to the point where, in hindsight, I probably made more money switching to ETH. In hindsight. Now, you'll probably get some support here at the previous highs. Crow removed a lot of the rewards on their debit cards. Rip Crow. They slashed rewards. Oh, God, man. Got a Crow, but still... Crow, my man. 70%. Yes, it could be worse. It could be worse, too. But, yeah, I mean, at this point, 25 cents, the previous highs, probably makes some sense there for Crow. Sand probably got wrecked, too, yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not shitting on Crow. I mean, all alts kind of got slightly wrecked, you know what I mean? But yeah, 25 cents probably coming there. Crow staking rewards are still 15%. They got rid of credit cards. Let me see. So that's Crow. Then we got Sand. Let's see Sandman. Crow is perfect chart for why not to FOMO. Facts. Fact. That's why I always everyone's like, oh, Jordan, why don't you buy back into Crow? I mean, listen, if I miss the boat on something, I'm not gonna FOMO. Okay, I refuse to FOMO. That's just not me. I can't FOMO, man. It's not in my blood to FOMO. Yeah, but I mean, Crow at the current price, back down to 25 cents, probably would make. I mean, for a longer term hold. It's one of the things. Like for a longer term hold, you're getting juicy prices on alts that someday will pay off. Okay, you just gotta have the patience, man. That's it. I mean, a lot of these alts, if you get back to where they were at all-time highs at some point down in the future, a lot of these alts, if you just get all back to all-time highs, you're talking about 4x, 5x, 6x, 7x, just to get back to highs. That's the life-changing money. But you got to have the patience to wait it out, you know? That's what it's going to come down to. Sand, yeah, Sand got wrecked too. I mean, Sand smacked support here. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. Once you broke that, to the downside. But it's sort of the same thing. Daily's oversold. You're right back at a wick support there. You want to hold that. If that breaks for Sand, you can see a pretty big drop there. Kind of similar to Crow. Boop. Back down to the previous highs. 118. There's not really any price action in between there. You know? Daniel said I'm still going my three Ethereum Classic. Your 3 cent crow. Your 3 cent crow, man. It's still sus. Still sus for Sol. Let me look at Sol. Is Solana going down right now? Actually, what I'll say about Solana, I kind of want Solana to go down because I want to buy more step-in shoes. And if Solana goes down, that's what I'm talking about, man. Crash Solana. No, but Solana, you guys are saying Solana still looks sus? I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks as sus as everything else. Solana at this point probably will come back down to test this range, man. At this point. Now let's see it just bouncing right here. Probably coming back down to test this range. Back down to like 78 bucks. But yeah, same thing for Solana. Dailies are getting slightly oversold. I mean, they don't have to bounce. At least the retest of the 50. You know how this works for crypto. I mean, you bounce back up to reset the RSI. Come back up, test the 50 EMA. You could easily just come back down lower, right? But at some point, it'll be the thing. Ethereum Classic. Clint said, if you get back to all-time high, you will break even after this bloodbath. Remember, it takes more gains to offset a loss. Have fun junk with your junk bonds. What are you talking about, Clint? I'm talking about Bitcoin too. Clint, that makes no sense. It depends on where you get in. What up, Jake? Walking to see Batman? There you go, man. Enjoy, dude. Enjoy Batman. I haven't watched a Batman movie in a long time. The last superhero movie I watched was the new Spider-Man movie on the plane. And it was good. It was actually a pretty good movie. I generally don't... You know what it is? Because it had the old Spider-Man in it. And the kid Spider-Man. I hated the middle guy. The middle Spider-Man sucks. He's not funny. He's just a weirdo. I hated... He killed Spider-Man. He killed Spider-Man. Luckily, the kid is pretty good. He's good. But, oh my God. The middle guy? What were they thinking having him as Spider-Man? He sucks, man. He sucks. You guys know who I'm talking about. Tobey Maguire was great. I mean, he's the OG Spider-Man. But, oh God. That guy sucks, man. You know, what's his name? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Spoiler alert. Listen, if you watch the previews, you already see it. You sold 8? I sold some, I'm still holding 8. I only sold some of the 8. That was a couple days ago. Andrew Garfield? Yeah, Andrew Garfield sucks, man. Why do they pick him? Second Spider-Man, he does? Yeah, he does. Toby? Toby was good back in the day. Maybe because I was a kid back then. Tom Holland? Tom Holland's good. I like Tom Holland. He's good. Andrew Garfield sucks, though. Who's good in Hacksaw Ridge? I don't think I've ever saw that movie, to be honest. The guy that was in... He was good? Alright. I mean, we kind of talked about everything, man. I can kind of just sit here and shoot the crap, as you guys usually like to know. Shoot the crap, hang out for a little bit. But yeah, I talked about everything I wanted to today. MJ sucks. Toby's the GOAT. Man, I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but I would say Toby's number 2, and then Andrew Garfield's number 3. Garfield sucks. What's up, Angelo? No one beats Chuck Norris. Clint. Clint said, "Why you keep sipping like a creeper?" Halfway off the camera. Clint, it's because YouTube does not like any logo on it, man. They're really weird about that stuff. Really, really weird about that stuff. They'll allow animals eating other animals on YouTube. They'll literally allow like a lion eating a deer, like HD, on YouTube, but you can't drink a drink on the video. Makes no sense. Like, it's ridiculous. They'll allow Vitalik picking his nose and putting it on the wall, okay, like this, but they won't allow you drinking a drink. It's for the kids. Oh, this is Vitalik clapping. We'll play the other one in a second. Later, DJ. Have a good night, man. No free product placement. That's called nature. Yeah, so is me drinking a drink. That's nature too. Who's to say it's not nature? Good night, D. Gomez. You get ads for Bud Light? Yeah, but they allow this. Vitalik can pick at his nose and put it on the wall. An animal won't sue YouTube, but a company can. Facts. Crow coming back. It's probably bouncing back up a little bit. I mean, it dropped so much to the point where it's got to come back up a little bit. This is a good stream. Thank you, Sensational. But I'll stay on for a little bit longer, man. I mean, like, I'm not gonna keep you guys here forever. There's nothing going on, you know. George will drink from the bottle. I think he did that by accident. Mike, he did that by accident. I don't think he meant to do that, man. You know, I think he started the stream by accident, and then he just took a sip. Let's see. My shoes ready to go? Oh yeah, my shoes are ready to go. Oh no, 43 minutes until my shoes are ready to go. Let's see. Lewis said, better than watching your drinking problem. Facts, man. I actually don't have a drinking problem. You would think I did, but I don't. Actually. If I did, I would tell you. What's up, Alonzo? Gandhi. No, but yeah, I went to Philly this weekend. It was actually pretty good, man. I don't know why people say Philly's a dumpster. It's not. Now, obviously, if you go a little bit outside the actual city, all right, it might be a little bit of a dumpster. But that's any city. Any city you can walk outside the outskirts and be like, where the heck am I? I need to get out of this place. I see... I'm not going to go into it. I see a bunch of McDonald's and Popeye's chicken. I need to get the heck out of here. No, but I mean, that's any city, man. That's any city. But no, overall it was pretty good. Those Step Shoes NFTs aren't cheap. No, they're not. They're not like, it's not like a super expensive NFT though. You're not talking like a Bored Ape, you know. But the thing with these is you can make money back. You know what I mean? It's not like buying like a Bored Ape where you kind of buy it and it holds value. You know. Went fishing with Popeyes. Craig said Philly here. Nice. Nice, man. That's here in Denver. So you really getting into those stepping. Do you think the actually coin is worth it also? Depends if you think, I mean, it depends if you think that the project's a good project, you know? I'm from Baltimore, living in Pennsylvania now. Escape that jungle. Baltimore? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to, this year, I would say this year, I would say over the next couple of years, I'm trying to go everywhere, to every city possible. Baltimore is probably going to be one of the last ones I go to. but at some point, I want to go there just to see, because everyone keeps saying it's shitty. But at some point, I want to go there. At some point. How are your parallel parking skills in Philly? There's a lot of parking in Philly compared to New York. New York, there's no parking. Boston, there's never any parking. Philly, there was a lot of parking. At least where I was. Wick off on the 1 day. I know a lot of people are talking about the 1 day chart on BTC, how it's similar to the summertime. Listen, you guys know me. I'm all for hopium, man. Like I want some hopium, but at the same time, a lot of people are trying to compare it like this. I forget how they drew it, but it was something like this, and it was like this, and then it was like this, something like this. They were trying to compare it to the summertime like this or something. And listen, you know me. I'm all for hopium. At the end of the day, I want the prices to go up. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I want the prices to go down. If I had a choice, I'd want them to go up. But listen, a lot of people are looking at this, and I don't see it. I think it's slightly hopium. As much as I want to see it, I don't see it. This was like a wedge, and you kind of had to break below before breaking back above, and you pumped up to the upside. You're below, you break back above, wedge, break to the upside. I don't see it, but hey, I mean, I hope it plays out. That's all I'll say. It's not very similar to the summertime to me, because this was more of like a accumulation. This one just more looks like kind of like we've been talking about, man. I mean, it just looks more like a bear flag, right? Just upwards channel before continuation to the downside. Obviously, Bitcoin's going to do whatever it wants to do, when it wants to do it, how it wants to do it. But I don't know if at this point it's like exact similar price action wise to the summertime. You know, better copium. True. You got to bring an RPG to Philly because everyone gets robbed? No, man. There was not one point where I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get robbed. There was not one point. Maya, was there one point where like, oh, we're going to get jumped or robbed? Mm-hmm. No. There wasn't one point where I was like shivering in my timbers. Tampa's relaxing. I can give you a tour of Baltimore. Yeah. I can give you a tour of Baltimore. Just safer just to watch from the wire. I'll go into Baltimore. I don't care. Yeah, I've heard good things about Tampa, Alexander. I've heard good things about that. How drunk are you? I'm not. Why do you guys think I'm drunk? I've had half a drink. You guys always think I'm drunk for no reason. I literally had a coffee and half a drink since I've been on stream. You guys are funny, man. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. You say shiver me timbers? You got to be a Mark Wahlberg in Philly. Dominic said, "Hey Jordan, I'm looking to add Matic to my portfolio." I like Matic. I hold a good amount of Matic. Where's Matic? Matic right now is at 107. Yeah. It's again, man, longer term hold. If it breaks this level, obviously you can have a little bit of a timber. I mean, a lot of altcoins are right at support, right? Right at freaking support. But yeah, I mean, right here, touch to the downside. If this level breaks, you could be making your way down here. I know it sounds crazy, but you saw it from a different couple alts already breaking support. But if that one breaks, dupe. I think it's possible too. It's just a lot of it just depends on what Bitcoin does over the next couple of days, guys. We got to watch to see what happens with Wednesday, because if they come out with some bad, I would think it would be pricing. I think people would be smart enough at this point, but you know how the market reacts, right? We get bad news on Wednesday with the FOMC. You know how people react to that. But Bitcoin to the downside, altcoins come down with it, bada bing, bada boom. So we got to wait till Wednesday. As much as I hate saying that, you got to wait till Wednesday. I hate saying that crap, though. I hate saying, oh, we got to wait. But, I mean, that's the reality of the situation. I could say, oh, Bitcoin looks bullish. But if we get bad news, right? Just being honest. Let's say then you're holding a good amount of... Clint. Clint, didn't you tell me you got in crypto in 2021? I'm just picking on you, Clint. I'm going contrarian Bitcoin pumps this week. I could see it. I mean, everyone's expecting a dump. Everyone's expecting bearish stuff. Bearish stuff. I could see the scenario where Bitcoin just says screw you and pumps. It was like that. Remember that day where I mean, not to bring up past stuff, but remember that day where Putin was like, "Oh, I'm gonna, do the things with the bombs," right? You guys know that. You guys remember that. And everyone was like, "Oh, futures are red. Bitcoin, stock market's gonna dump 20%. Huge fear." And then Bitcoin had that like 20% green day to the upside. Remember that? That's why I always say, like, news does matter, but sometimes Bitcoin just doesn't give it flying F, and it's going to do whatever it wants to do, We need some bids. Yeah. A lot of people are just scared to buy right now, the people that are holding don't want to sell, and the people that aren't holding don't want to buy right now. So we're kind of just stuck at equilibrium. Hence why we have sideways action. We got to see what sides breaks first. Do the holders break, or do the people who aren't holding break first? Which one's going to give? Drew said if Bitcoin breaks down, it's going to be ugly. Yeah, I could tend to agree with that. It's a big macro pattern that has been coiling up for a long time. Whatever way we get a break is going to be a big move. I mean, we're due for a big move, man. I mean, Bitcoin hasn't gone sideways this long, and I can't. It's longer than last summer, right? It's longer than the pre-2020 pump, okay? It's longer than the 2019 dump after 14K. It's longer than the 2019 bottom consolidation. The only thing it's not longer than is the 2018 dump when Bitcoin went from, I think it was like, 6K down to 3K. That like consolidation before then, 5 months, it's the longest where Bitcoin's really just gone flat for this long. Whatever way the next move is going to be, it's going to be a big move. I don't think it's going to be where, Bitcoin dumps to like 33K or Bitcoin pumps to 50K. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a big move. It's just a matter of time. Reboot the BTC. What if Apple or Amazon bought Bitcoin? It's going to just moon? Yeah. In theory. guys. It's 8:30. There's nothing real else really going on. Oh, Billy would say, hey, Joe, why were you in my hometown of Philly? I've been to Philly before. Maya never went to Philly. She wanted to see it. I didn't remember. I went there years ago. It actually wasn't that long ago, but I didn't remember anything, which is kind of weird. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know. But I'm out of here, man. Catch you guys later. I'm going to hop on in the morning, right? Hop on in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be on in the morning tomorrow. And then I'll catch you guys. If you're not in the morning, I'll catch you guys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. All right? Catch you guys tomorrow. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell your crypto. Get off the charts for the night, man. Get off the freaking charts. There ain't nothing going on. All right? Adios. I'm going to take some steps. Peace out.